Good morning. Chapter 10. Example number 2. Objective is to create resources, assign resources to project activities and prepare project budget. Create a project name. Construction of building. Project starting date 15th February 2021. Schedule on start. Priority level 100. Working time. Calendar as 5 days per week, 8 hours per day. Holidays 30th October 2021 for a day. 15th and 16th March 2021 as New Year holidays. Activity numbers are given, activity name, expected time, days, predecessor and resources are given, labor 1, 2 and 3. And resource rate is as follows. Labor 1, 2 and 3 relevant rates are given. We'll create a project. We'll first write down the steps. What are the steps we have to follow to complete this example number 2. First we have to create project. Then assign project information. Write like start date, priority level, etc. Then what's next? Project information. We have to assign. What's next step? Create project calendar. Then assign project calendar. Then create activities, durations, relationships. Next, create resources. Next, assign resources to each activity. Then you can create project budget. Okay, these are the steps which we have to complete to do this example. These things up to this level we have already known. What are the things we have learned in previous classes? These are the new things today we are going to learn through this exercise. So this highlighted blue color ones we will quickly complete and do. How to create project information, create project calendar, assign project calendar and create activities, durations and relationships. First we'll create a project. You can right click, new, then go to the Microsoft project document. Rename as chapter 10 example number 2. What else? Next, you can add project information. How to add project information? Go to the project tab and project information. What is the project starting date? 15th February 2021. So assign as 15th February 2021. February 15th. And next, schedule on start date. Here you can schedule from start date. Then priority level, it's 100. You can assign this priority level as 100. You can remove this number and put 100 here. Next, calendar still we haven't prepared, so therefore we cannot assign calendar. Up to now, this is how we can create project and create project information. These two we have already done now. Then project name, construction of building. If you want, you can write project name as construction of building. Okay, or else you can close this. Yes, save and write this name as, rename as construction of building project. Then you can see task, project information. You will have a project information for construction of building project. You can rename project name as construction of building project. Then click on OK. Next, creating a calendar. How to create a calendar? Go to the project tab and change working time. And right hand side you can see create new calendar. Click on that. Then make a copy of standard calendar. Yes, okay. And you can rename this as construction of building project calendar. Then click on OK. Now you can see our project calendar name is appearing here. Next, what? Next, you can go to the work week and adjust time. They have mentioned 5 days per week and 8 hours per day. So we have to adjust that. So select working date and go to the work week here and details. And 5 days per week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Set days to the specific working time and 8 to 5. Right? And remove these things. Then what happened? Click on OK. Now you can see once you click working day, they have mentioned time frame. Next one, holidays assignment, 30th October 2021 as Poya Day. So you can go to the exception and write October Poya Day. It's, what's the date? 30th October 2021. So 2021 October 30th, it's a Poya Day. Right. Once you select October 30th, they have mentioned it's non-working day. Next, 15th and 16th March 2021 as a New Year holidays. You can assign as New Year holidays. What's the date? Date 2021 March 15th and 2021 March 16th. You can see March 15th and 16th are holidays. Once you go back to the 2021 March, you can assign here March 15th and 16th is mentioned as non-working days. They have highlighted. Right, we have done these things. So what's next? Create project calendar also we have completed. Next, assign project calendar. Then construction of building we have already done. Work week we have already under exceptions we have already assigned holidays. Then click on OK. Then you have to assign project calendar to this particular project. Go to the project tab, project information, and here you can see calendar and assign the calendar which you have created. Construction of building project calendar. Once you assign, once you select, you can click on OK. Right, next. In your example, we have assigned calendar as well. So we can highlight in red color. Next one. Create activities, durations and relationships. How to create activities? They have given activity number, name, duration, predecessor and resources. So here Gantt chart view, you can enter your activity details. So first one, activity number. How to insert new column? Click on particular column, right click and insert column. Then you can click on number. Number, right? Then activity name or task name you can rename, keep if you want. So duration, start finish date, and what else? Predecessor. Start finish date if you want, you can remove that. How to remove? Select particular two columns, right click and hide column. Right, now you can see activity number, task name, duration, predecessor are available. So we can quickly copy paste these things. These 10 activities. Right, and all these things I told you to put as auto schedule. Right, now what's next? Add in predecessors. Activity number 1 and 2 no predecessors, so we have already nothing to do with these two. Next one, roof timber, predecessor is walls and ceiling. How to add predecessor? Double click on this, go to the predecessor, roof timber, what's the predecessor name? Walls and ceiling. Click on that, it's finished to start, click on OK. Next, roof shuttering. This one, activity number 4, predecessor is activity number 3, that means roof timber. Click on particular activity, go to the predecessor, Roof timber is the predecessor. Finish to start, click on OK. Next one, electricity wiring predecessor is activity number 1, that means wall and ceiling. Double click, go to the predecessor, and walls and ceiling is the predecessor. Finish to start, click on OK. Next one, activity number 6 predecessor is activity number 4. So activity number 4 is roof sheathing. Again, click on this, go to the predecessor, and you can select activity number 4. Click on OK. Next one, exterior siding predecessor is activity number 8. Activity number 8 is still we haven't mentioned, so we can this is the mistaken for this. It's a previous activity, exterior siding. You have to put a number as, please adjust your question as activity number 6. It's mistakenly mentioned. And this is also activity number 8, right? Because always the previous activity. So exterior siding, activity number 6, that means roof shingling. Click on, go to the predecessor, and number 6, right? Windows, activity number 1. Click on this, predecessor, and activity number 1. Click on OK. Right. So next one, paints, activity number 6, 7, and 8. So click on this, 6, 7, and 8, 6, 7, 8. You can put all. Next, inside wall board, activity number 8 and 5. So 8 and 5, you can click on here and select 8 and 5 and enter. Five and 8. Right? Now you have already done activities. Please adjust this question as what are the things we have adjusted. This activity as activity number 6 and this activity as activity number 8. Why we have adjusted? Because there is a one timing mistake. You have to adjust this as 6 and this as 8. Right? So this is how you can do insert predecessors. Clear? Right. Next one. Now we have done create activity, duration, and relationship as well. Next one. Creating resources. Creating resources, what we can do? You can go to the resource sheet. Where is it? Go to the task tab, and here you can see resource sheet is there. So you can enter resource name as what? Label 1, 2, and 3. That also, if you want, you can copy paste. Copy and paste. Type always its label, so keep as work, and standard rate 2000, 1500, and 1000. Right. Before that, you have to change the options. Here, standard rate mentioned in dollars. You want to change this as rupees. So, how to change? Go to the file, options, and display currency, change as LKR. Then they have changed the symbol. Then click on OK. Right. Then standard rate 2000 per day. This is per day. If you want, please write per day. That's also please adjust in your question. They haven't mentioned whether it's per day or per hour. Normally per hour we want pay for labors 2000, so it's a per day. So standard rate you can put here. Click on, double click, go to the cost of labor 1 and standard rate. Please put per day, simple D, it's 2000. Click on OK. Next, 1500. Click on this, cost 1500. Click on OK. Here 1000, you can just type as 1000 per day, right? So we have adjusted all these things. If you don't want these things, you can hide. How to hide? Select and hide column. These things you can, overtime rate also not given, you can hide if you want. Right, now you can see initials. If you want, you can put here L1, L2, here initials you can adjust here as well. Okay, or else here label 3, L3. Likewise, we can give some coding as well. Now you have already insert your resources. So we have already created resources. This task is done. Next, assign resources to each activity. Activity 1, 2 and 3, labor 1. So again you can go to the Gantt chart view. How to go? Click on this and go to the Gantt chart view. And here they are asking resource name column is there. If resource name column is not there, how to do? Right click and add insert column and you can add resource name. Right? Select resource name here. Here resource names. And resource initials also, if you want, you can put. Insert column, resource initials. Right. Here 2 columns are there like resource name. So activity 1, 2, 3, what's the resource name? Labor 1. Do double click, go to the resources and click on resource name. What's the resource name? Labor 1. 1 unit. Here also labor 1. Here also labor 1. Right? Next part. Activity 4 and 5, labor 2. 4 and 5, labor 2. So here activity 4, labor 2, enter. Here this is also labor 2, enter. Next, activity number 6, 7-8 labor 3. So select labor 3, enter here. Also select labor 3, enter, select labor 3, enter. Next, activity number 9 labor 2, number 10 labor 3, labor 2 and labor 3. So here labor 2, enter, here labor 3, enter. Now you can see all the resources are entered, right? So you can, how to put project summary. You can go to the format and click on here project summary task. Then you will appear duration as 25 days. And if you want, you can change the name of the project, construction project, as summary. What I have done, I have clicked on here and changed the name here. Click on here. And how to add budget? You can right click and insert column and cost and click OK. Once you insert that column, they are appearing your budget. How I have done that? Right click and insert cost column. So you can see normal labor 1, what's the rate? It's 2000. So 2000 into 5 days, it's almost 10,000, right? That's how the 10,000 is there. Likewise, here labor 1, 3 days, labor 1 rate, 2000 per day, 2000 into 3, it's 6,000, right? And also all these cost total they have mentioned here, 51,500 is the total budget of this project. That's how you can create project budget at very basic level. So we have already done all these things, assign resources and create project budget as well. It's very simple. What to do? Right click and insert cost column. So that's the end of chapter 10, example number 2. Thank you for your participation.